Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the 2020 Honda CRF450R build bike video series. So far on this thing, we've completely overhauled all the controls. We've got a whole bunch of Pro Taper stuff on the front end of this thing, along with some ride engineering and works connection stuff. And then in the previous episode that you guys just saw, we put on the Yoshimura exhaust system and Recluse clutch. So that basically just leaves suspension and graphics left, which you guys already know. The graphics are already on this thing, but we've got them covered up here because we're gonna be revealing those later in the video. But before we do that, we have a couple of really awesome announcements to make, stuff that you guys are gonna be super stoked about. The first one pertaining to this jersey giveaway that I announced a couple weeks ago. And then of course, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go over there and do that right now. It'll be right here. I post a lot of stuff on Instagram that I don't post on YouTube, so you guys should definitely be following me over there to get all the latest. But yeah, just a couple days ago, I announced that we got invited to race Red Bull Straight Rhythm on October 5th. I can't even tell you guys how stoked I am to be racing Red Bull Straight Rhythm. Like, it's kind of one of those races where it almost doesn't even seem like a real event because it's completely all the way across the country. I'm hardly ever over there. It's with a bunch of complete legends on some really sick bikes, working with a company that's as dope as Red Bull. And I for sure never ever thought in my life that I would get the opportunity to race it. But just because I picked up a GoPro a year ago and started making videos, and you guys have been mad supporting it, spreading the word and everything, they invited me to head out and race it. Really wish I still had my CR125 to race, but luckily a race shop called SGB Racing contacted me, and they're putting together a 2002 David Pingree replica race bike. That's the one that he infamously snapped in half when he cased a triple in a supercross race, so hopefully we can avoid doing that. Yeah, they sent me some mock-ups of the graphics. I'll throw those up on the screen for you guys to see it. Looking really awesome, so huge thank you to SGB Racing and Racetech. SGB Racing is basically Racetech Suspension's East Coast distributor. So Racetech is on the West Coast, SGB Racing does all the Racetech on the East Coast. So big thank you to Jason at SGB Racing and Racetech for hooking this up. And obviously thank you to Red Bull for letting me race. It's gonna be super awesome. October 5th, hopefully a bunch of you guys can make it out. We'll obviously be making an awesome video. We'll have the whole crew out there. And yeah, it should be a really awesome time. It's definitely time to go hit some supercross tracks. So RJ Hampshire, if you're watching this, I may be hitting you up soon, brother. So anyways, now that cat is out of the bag, we can get on to who won this jersey giveaway. If you guys watch the Untitled Pro National, you guys will know that this is a jersey that I wore as an amateur when I went to the Loretta Lynn's Amateur National in 450B in 2013. That year I actually finished second right behind Aaron Plessinger in 450B stock, so really awesome jersey, one that I really hold close to my heart. And then less than a year later, I qualified for my very first Pro National on it at Redbud, which is my home Pro National in Michigan. And then a couple months after that, I went and raced my first Canadian Pro race on it. So this thing has seen some awesome tracks, been to some legendary Pro Series and Amateur Series, so definitely a really cool one. It's the Adidas like limited edition Troy Lee design jersey. It was made for their team, so it's got the Lucas Oil, Honda logos, and PPG and everything on it. So really sick. Definitely one of my favorite jerseys of all time, and it's going away to one of my Patreon supporters. So I'm happy to announce that Ian Blake won this jersey. So Ian, I've got all your information. I'll be sending this thing out early this week, so you can expect to see it, you know, pretty soon here. I'm gonna be doing a jersey giveaway pretty much monthly on my Patreon account. So if you guys want a chance to enter to win some of these jerseys, all you have to do is go over and sign up to be a Patreon supporter. Depending on which tier you pick, you'll get a different amount of entries into these monthly giveaways. So next month, we're gonna be giving away another jersey, probably this guy right here. So you definitely don't want to miss that one. Alpine Star jerseys are pretty hard to come by, especially one that's been raced at Pro Nationals and everything, so that's gonna be really cool. If you guys want to enter the chance to win that, you just have to sign up to be a Patreon supporter in the month of September. So definitely go check it out. Really appreciate it, you guys. Congratulations to Ian Blake for winning this thing. Hope you love it, man. And yeah, let's get on with the rest of this video. That jersey is actually the jersey that I wore with this bib at Loretta's, and I won this medal right here. So this is my second place medal from Loretta's. Pretty awesome. Got a bronze one over there too. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that jersey. But anyways, we're gonna get on with the rest of this video. Today we're actually gonna be riding this thing for the very first time. But before we do that, we obviously have to put the graphics on it and reveal it to you guys. But before we do that, we have a couple more little works connection things to put on, just some little dress up pieces to really finish this bike off. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. And then we're gonna take this thing out to just some scenic location, bring the drone out, get some really awesome shots for you guys and reveal this to you. So we'll show you guys these little works connection pieces that we're gonna be putting on here. We got nothing too crazy, just some little dress up pieces. We got the black works connection oil filter cover, some titanium axle adjuster bolt kit, which is really awesome. that should be really cool actually. I'm excited about that. Just the billet aluminum dipstick, brake cap, rear axle blocks. So that's pretty cool. Big thank you to Works Connection. I mentioned it before and it'll be down in the description of this video, but Works Connection gave me a code for you guys to get 20% off your order. So you guys can head over onto their website, use that code, get 20% off. Really awesome. Big thank you to Works Connection. It helps me out a lot when you guys go and support them. So definitely if you're planning on getting anything, go take a look, see if there's anything you need, use that code. It really helps me out. Thank you Works Connection, and thank you to you guys. But without further ado, I'm gonna go throw this stuff on so we can unveil this bike to you and then go ride. As always, MGX Unlimited did an absolutely killer job with this kit. You guys can probably tell, but it's heavily based off of the HRC bikes. I basically sent them a picture of Roxon's bike and told them to just get rid of the blue, replace their logos with my logos. We changed up a couple other little things which really made this kit ours, and this is probably my favorite thing on the whole bike right here. So if you guys don't know, the shop that I go through to get all my bikes is Championship Power Sports Racing. That's their normal logo. Something that me and the guys over at Championship Power Sports have always talked about doing is taking the stock CRF logo and replacing it with the CPR logo. For some reason we just never got around to doing it, but I figured the project bike would be the perfect opportunity to try that. So I hit up my buddy Eric Grondel over at MGX Unlimited, told him what I wanted to do, and he came up with something real sick. So you guys may not have noticed it in the cinematic shots, but the CRF logo is actually a big CPR. So that is definitely really sick. Probably my favorite part about this whole kit. Something else I really love is the HRC style side plates with this big red piece right here. So it always ends up happening is that I always rub this part of the graphic off of my bike, and it's always left with a big like white spot right there from the white plastic underneath. So I think it's really cool that they left this part red so that even when I do tear it up, I can just cut it and it will still look fresh. But yeah guys, hope you guys are really stoked on it. I think this is like one of my favorite bikes I've ever had, the way that it looks. The 250 looked pretty freaking awesome this year, but man, I think this thing is just super clean, looks really good. Just has my type of style to it. I just like to keep things really clean, really factory looking, and it's gonna be really cool. Obviously, I'm not gonna keep the HRC rep for throughout like the race season, but I thought just for the project bike, it would be really cool to try it out, and I think it turned out killer. So huge thank you to MGX Unlimited, Eric Grondel, Austin Edwards, everyone over there. They gave me a code for 20% off for you guys, so if you guys are in the need of some new graphics, you can head over to mgxunlimited.com and use the code that's on the screen now to get 20% off your order. So head over there, support those guys, and get something sick for your bike. I mean, look how sweet this thing turned out. So get some cool stuff for your bike. Head over there and use that code. Well, that's pretty much wrapping up this video. I for sure just want to give a huge thank you to all the companies and sponsors who helped out with this bike. It definitely wouldn't be anywhere near as cool as it is right now if it wasn't for those companies sending some parts and just wanting to be a part of the build. So huge thank you to Yoshimura, Works Connection, Pro Taper, MGX Unlimited, Ride Engineering, Alpine Stars, Championship Power Sports Racing, Michael Lindsay, just anyone who helped make this build possible. It really means the world to me, and I'm glad that you guys are really enjoying the build so far. We still have a couple more things that are coming. For instance, we're gonna put the suspension on there. As you guys can see right now, it's just stock suspension, no revalve or anything right now. We took the suspension off the 250, and that's getting done at Race Tech right now, so it's getting recoated and resprung for the 450, so that should be here soon. We're getting some Works Chassis Lab titanium engine mounts, those will be here soon. Titanium foot pegs, a couple more little things. So the build definitely isn't done yet, but this is like obviously the big reveal part of it. So hope you guys are really stoked on it. Keep an eye out for our first day riding this thing, because like I said, we're taking it out to the track, and we should have a video up probably either tomorrow or the next day, so keep an eye out for that. really stoked to take this thing out to the track and shake it down. So anyways guys, don't forget, if you want to get in on that Alpine Star jersey giveaway for this month, head over to patreon.com/jaywalk. Link will also be down in the description. You can go over there, help support, and enter to win that. We're gonna have a custom painted helmet giveaway coming up really soon, so you definitely don't want to miss that one. Really appreciate you guys helping out. And on that note, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are excited about the first ride day on this thing, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys.